Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm with Horayn, and today she will be teaching me how to make
fit pitas.
So let's get right into it.
Let's get to it. So fit pitas basically is just a 3-ingredient more or less kind of pitas, because you know the ones that you usually get are full of oils, full of flours, full of a lot of things that we don't want, making them high caloric if you're on a diet, which is not really what you want to aim for. So we have a low fat yogurt and flour. Basically those are going to be what we're going to use today.
So for the flours we can use universal flour.
Yes, the best one is the bread flour because it just sticks really nicely and makes it thick and nice.
Yeah, I agree.
So and then we have some
baking powder
and we have some
rosemary,
and this is basically like almost 0 calorie because it's just a herb, and this is baking powder, 0 calories. And
so basically we are going to be using like 4 ingredients, I guess. The yogurt, the flour,
for the actual
and
bowl.
also
olive oil for the taste a little.
Yeah.
And fats are also important in like diet. Like
Very
don't forget about
important.
your fats. It's a macro.
Yep. So let's get right into it.
Yes. So we start with now taking this little cute bowl. We put it on the scale. And then we're gonna start with taking the flour, put in 100 grams. That's good. That's really good. What do we take second?
Salt.
Salt. There we go. So take just a little, like 1 or 2 grams. Because we don't have too much. And then we're gonna take what?
Baking powder.
Yes, all the dry ingredients. Okay, so we take 1 spoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon more or less, like this. And then a little more. And then we're gonna mix it all together.
Yeah.
And once those babies are mixed well, and all the molecules are like married together, we're gonna put in the
yogurt.
Yes. We want the yogurt to be the same amount as the flour because we want the dough to be 100% hydrated, because with the hydration you can decide how, like, the consistency of the dough, if you want it dry, stiff, or if you want it moist and more flexible basically. Because you can decide with that. That's what means when you have 60% hydration, 70% hydration, 80, 90. And for example, for pizza dough, you want to aim for 70, 80% hydration. But for this pita dough, we want to have 100%. And we're going to get that with mixing them the same amount. So now we're going to put in some yogurt, 100 grams. And we don't want to put everything in the same time. We're just gonna put 75% of the total amount of the yogurt now and mix first, and then we're gonna add in the rest. Because sometimes, depending on the yogurt type that you have, it might be super moist already, so it's not always this 100% hydration thing works, because it's really depending on the yogurt and how like liquidy it is. So we're gonna put in 75% first, like that. So it kind of looks like this. And you start, and they become a little doughy. Like they're in small little fragments. And you try to make it into a little ball, like that. And I like to use the spoon as much as I can before I use my hands, because I really don't like having my hands sticky. So with the spoon we go in just mixing and mixing. Okay, and now we see that the dough is kind of dry and not all the flour has been taken out, and so that's like the point where we want to add more of the yogurt, basically the remaining. And like always when I make doughs, whatever kind of dough I'm making, I have 4 steps or 5 actually. Yeah, 5. So how I know that the dough is ready, how it looks like, if I'm doing it properly, you know, like what are the steps, how is it gonna be. So the first part is like when you mix the wet ingredients with the dry, and you have small or a lot of fragments. You saw how it looked like in the beginning with all the different dough small parts. And then the second part is basically when it's more sticky like this. It's very super moist, and you have basically all the flours coming in together and they're kind of forming a big lump. So you just keep mixing in everything. So this is stage number 2 that we're doing here, and you just keep mixing everything in together. You have all the flour. And now is almost the time to go in with the hands and start kneading. Okay, now we go in with the hand. Do you want to knead it or should I knead it?
I should do this.
Yeah, I'm asking.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's too wet.
It's really wet, yeah.
So,
it takes like 10 minutes, 20 minutes to knead it. So this is a sticky
this is how we
part.
make it.
Yeah.
Like this, so
Yeah.
it has to be sticky. It is sticky.
Yeah, it has to be sticky, and your hands are going to be super sticky.
Damn, so
And this is the...
how long does it take?
This takes like 10-15 minutes to do of kneading. And that's why so many people buy the mixer instead, so it does this job for them, because you get away from the stickiness, and it takes time when you have this kind of wet dough. So it's easier, you know, just get the mixer and it does it for you. We're in 3rd, 4th phase. Basically, all the little, you know, wetness has assembled to one sticky little dough, and you see how your hand starts to look like? It starts to just take away all the stickiness from your fingers. And so this is the state that we want to achieve, basically, where your hands are almost getting clean from the batter, and it's just one solid batter, one solid dough. And when it starts to look like this, we're gonna add in the olive oil and rosemary. So olive oil and rosemary. The dough is ready. So we put it on the bench or table like that. And now we're gonna divide it. Perfect. Thank you. Make it into a circle, just like that. See how non-sticky it is? It's sticky, but it's like not sticky. This is perfect. So make it into a little circle. Then we're gonna put just a little olive oil on the bench. That's perfect. Spread it out. Bring in the oil. And then we're gonna start. So we give it a nice circular shape. It's important that we press the edges down and make it even. Because the only thing that you can do with this roller is just flatten it. It doesn't give it shape, it doesn't make it even or whatever, it just flattens it out. You try to flatten them as much as you can. Just like that. And once you have it even, you tap the edges a little, and then we lift it up. And now we're gonna wait until it's a little firmer and has some color on the bottom. And you see how it starts getting lighter here. because the oil in it is cooking, everything is cooking. And when we see that, we can start by flipping it over like that.
What are you doing now?
So right now we're pressing on the bubbles firmly and slowly, because when it's bubbly, that means that the warm air has gotten inside and it's cooking that area. So what we do is that we press on it so that the warmth is spread in other regions of the bread till it's cooked. This one is ready. So this is the final end result, guys, and so we have done two different types: the kneaded 100% hydrated feed pitas, and then we have the non-knead less hydrated pitas with a little hint of sugar to make it a little nice.
And they look pretty nice. So right now,
We gotta try.
yeah, we are going to get into it.
Yeah, let's try some. Which one do you want to try?
I'll try this one. You try the other.
Okay, I'll try that one. How is it? Not really.
No, but it's not. The flavor of the rosemary.
Right?
And it's salty. Yeah. It's good.
It's good.
So, try this to your friends and family at home when you got free or whenever you want to try it.
I really like the sugariness in this one. It's like, gives it a little pop.
Yeah, that one is for like anytime, every time, I guess.
Yeah, anytime.
And let's snack on it.
Fast to make,
Easy to make.
super easy to make, these ones.
And
Those takes a
very
little
good.
more time, but they're worth it. They're worth the kneading, trust me.
So, see you guys in the next video. Bye.